door. If he can do that, he can start to work his game. And make no mistake about it, you do not want Austin Cloe on top of you in an MMA
guy. He's carved. He's a sculpture. How can Martinez use the reach most effectively to keep Cloe at length?
He's going to have to use jabs and footwork. You don't just want to move forward and back against somebody who's a strong grappler like Austin Cloe, because he can walk you down to that fence. If he uses angles, moves side to side, he can set traps for Austin Cloe to walk into. He can be unpredictable with his footwork, sort of like a bull in the matador. The bull thinks the matador is going to be right behind that damn red cape, and he's just not there.
All right, Mike Sim is the referee for our main event here at the return of the outdoor war. Cloe races across the cage.
Cloe looks to be playing that bull roll we were just talking about.
Big right hand, and Martinez cracks him with a straight right.
Beautiful footwork by Martinez there. You notice he hit that little pivot, he got that angle, and he let that right hand go. That was dangerous.
And Mikey's doing exactly what you said. He's using his feet early to avoid those bad angles.
I think he must have heard me. I'll take full credit for this. Just massive forward motion there for Austin Cloe. The car is in drive.
Yeah, underhook for Martinez on the left side, and Cloe looking to get those hands connected.
Great job using the underhooks by Martinez.
So he staved off a couple of big attempts by Cloe early on. Good defense by Jaime Martinez. Look at this guy, though. He just gets in and puts his arms around you.
He did get in twice now, but both times you've seen Martinez able to get that underhook.
Yeah.
That's been very valuable.
Well, he's got great coaching with Mac Ramos over at Team Top Notch. He's got Chris Johnson, who had that jumping guillotine earlier tonight. So they're always well coached, well prepared.
Good hips here. Martinez is doing a solid job on this fence right now, and look how calm and collected he is. He looks like Fedor Emelianenko in there, man. Austin Cloe jacking up that right underhook. That's what he wants to do. Ideally, he'll get that thing even higher up and try to bend Jaime Martinez, get him wilting down towards the mat.
Good job by Martinez again, using those underhooks to turn Cloe and get off the cage.
And notice where he went. Right back into the center of the cage. Very intelligent. You could see that Team Top Notch coached him to do this.
My gosh, Cloe has some hand speed.
Cloe is throwing wide punches. His punches are taking the long way to get there. You just don't want to be on the other end of that.
That's right. Just as you said, Martinez using that the footwork beautifully.
I do like the
He's frustrating Cloe. Cloe's handing his hands out like, let's go.
And I think Cloe's right to do that, because Cloe's asking, hey, where's your offense?
And there we go. So Cloe had to let the hands go a little bit to get back. Now he's where he wants to be.
Massive lift by Austin Cloe. That's exactly what he was looking for. He threw his hands up, and the fight got a little chaotic, and it worked for him, because that was a close first round.
Yeah.
Now that he got that takedown, he may have sealed it.
And at the very end of the round, freshened the judge's mind. Fun first round in our main event between Cloe and Martinez. This one's scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds, Mike, to get that strap. And lucky for both combatants, it has cooled down considerably. Now, you're still under some lights, still a bit humid, and of course, it's certainly hotter for them than us, but much better than we had expected earlier today.
Yes, I mean, we've been to outdoor wars where the mat is so hot, fighters are getting burned when they're grappling on it. That's not what they're doing.
We've been to some where we wondered if we were going to survive.
And we've always made it through, folks.
That's right. Mike Sim yells for seconds out, and we're moving on to round 2 between Cloe and Martinez.
And between Top Notch and One Touch, two extremely talented teams. They're fighting for the belt, the main event of the return of Outdoor War. more, you gotta love it.
Cloe again marches forward. Big left hand.
I love the movement of Martinez, but we do need to see him get back on offense. Before, when he pivoted out, he threw that right hand. Notice how he's going all the way out. He's getting like 10 feet away from Austin Cloe. That's probably unnecessary. He just needs to be far enough away to avoid something like that. Austin Cloe with a big effort there on that takedown.
Back of the head.
Austin Cloe telling the referee that he's getting hit in the back of the head there.
Helping us out on commentary. He's got hands clasped behind the right leg. Oh, that left underhook again for Martinez, but still he's going down. Big slam by Cloe.
Massive slam by Austin Cloe, who now is going to have to operate inside the full guard of Martinez, but he got this takedown early this time. And Martinez sort of accepting bottom position here. Martinez might want a sense of urgency because Cloe is going to look to do real ground and pound. Cloe's not here to hang on.
And the other thing is, that footwork he's been using so well is going to start to diminish with getting tired and having this guy on top of him for a while.
I mean, you saw Jose Aldo do it in the UFC. As soon as his butt would touch that canvas, he would explode to get back to his feet. And the argument is, use the energy immediately so you don't have to get it sucked out of you slowly.
Great analysis.
This ground and pound is heavy by Austin Cloe here. He's not just sitting in this half guard. You see him posturing up here, Matt. He's not hanging on. He's trying to do damage here.
Yeah, and Chris Johnson is repeatedly yelling to Martinez, we're not seeing your legs move. You got to get out of there. You got to move your legs. Easier said than done with this beast on top of you, though.
When Austin Cloe frames and gets space, that is Martinez's opportunity, right? He can try to use that against Austin. Right now, he's seeming to accept bottom position. Maybe he has an idea that he can finish the fight later, but I think that first round, Austin Cloe edged out, and clearly, Cloe has been in control of this one.
He's having his way here now with Martinez up against the cage. Not major damage, but definitely scoring, definitely winning the round.
It's not fun. I mean, I wouldn't trade places right now. That is not a fun spot to be. Bottom half guard with Austin Cloe on top of you is not advised.
All right, time short here in round two. Almost all Austin Cloe in round two of this main event here at the XfO Outdoor War. Austin Cloe used every second of that round.
I like what he did. You know, he could have just laid on him. He could have just hung on, but he decided, I'm going to do damage. I'm going to work.
And I think that'll make those next takedowns just a bit easier, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, it also costs him more energy, right? So he has to spend some energy to land those big shots, but I think because he's the one in charge, because he's in his position, that it'll be a net benefit.
He's taking a big deep breath here, some water. He's got a lot of muscle
To get blood to
get that aerobic going.
Yep.
Yeah, hands up, trying to get some breath there. All right, round three. They tell me schedule 5. Let's see.
Movement right away from Martinez, but he needs to go on offense as well.
Well, and this is the first round Cloe didn't really shoot across the cage. He did that in rounds 1 and 2. And right now he seems to maybe taking a small breath before he forms his offense for round 3.
Yeah, you can see Cloe being very patient here. And then he explodes. Everything Cloe throws has been a hook.
Yeah. Good counter by Martinez, but look at that. Power slam by Austin Cloe. And again, Jaime Martinez is on his back.
What goes up must come down.
And look at this. Posted up in mount and letting it fly now. Austin Cloe looking for the finish here in round 3, Mike.
Yes, he might be looking for this head and arm choke. Referee has been talking to him. He's thinking head and arm choke here. Matt, that is going to be a
phone.
tough
I don't know. We'll see.
That is a very, very solid head and arm choke here. I'd be interested to see if Cloe decides to stay in mount and go for it.
Or move to the side.
Or if he decides to go off to side control.
Does he have room there? It's hard for me to tell on this cage. Oh, he could go to the left.
He let it go. He let it go. The head's back in the center. Interesting choice there by Cloe.
Yeah.
He decided the juice was not worth the squeeze.
Certainly no problem maintaining his position here, though. And now those are some hard shots on Martinez.
Big ground and pound by Austin Cloe. He's trying to become the champion of the XfO right
Mike
now.
Sim's about to stop it. Martinez survives. That was very close,
You
Mike.
gotta love the heart of Martinez. He's trying to roll with these shots, but he needs some mount escapes here.
Mike Sim.
I heard the 10-second clap. Unbelievable if Martinez survives. He was so close to getting the fight stopped. I saw the referee just twitching. Maybe that was not the 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
How dare the audience do that? My goodness.
Back to full mouth, posting up and trying to lay it down. Now Martinez able to keep him at bay just a little bit, but still now clobbering right hands from Austin Cloe.
Referee is asking the fighter to defend himself. I like that he's moving though. Anytime he's been in a bad spot, he's consistently moving.
That was one adjustment he's made from round 1.
Yes, he's showing that he wants to stay in this fight. There's no question about that. I have seen zero quit.
Oh, absolutely. No, there's no doubt. He got that dog in him. But needless to say, he will need a finish in either round 4 or 5.
Yeah, dominant round. Dare you call it a 10-8 round for Austin Cloe? I believe so.
I don't know if you're scoring it based on is there enough damage to consider a 10-8 round, but we certainly know that in volume, position, all those things, takedowns, it was a dominant round regardless.
They were right in front of us. We heard all those shots.
Yeah.
Those sounded like damaging shots to me.
Yeah,
Matt.
some of those right hands were just really hard on the temple, and your head's pressed to the canvas. It's not going anywhere. You're eating every bit of that power.
Martinez has been doing a pretty good job getting away from the hooks on the feet, but on bottom mount, there has been nowhere to go.
Austin Cloe is just a beast. All right, so round 4 of 5. Martinez doesn't look like he's taking that much damage.
I mean, he doesn't look tired at all.
I mean, he's still bouncing, and he's just got to find the ingredients to mount some offense here against Austin Cloe.
And one thing about Jaime Martinez, he's tough.
Absolutely. Once again, Cloe mimicking round 3 where he took a little bit of time before he started his offense.
This is definitely the moment that Jaime needs to find some shots here. He has not thrown anything yet. That's surprising. There's a high kick that sails up.
I'm surprised it's a kick though, with being taken down so much. You would think it'd be jab, jab like you had said earlier, and now look at this.
He backed straight up, and Austin Cloe used that against him.
Yeah, and Cloe did set it up a little bit with some punches, but
however, on the fence, Austin Cloe hasn't gotten a takedown. They've really been when he's able to grab him in the center of that cage. Right here, we've seen pretty good takedown defense from Jaime Martinez, and Austin Cloe taking some deep breaths, Matt.
Yeah, he has looked a little bit more. What do we got here? Just breaking the action. All right, good job by Mike Sim. Breaking that action with Getting them back to the center, but once again, Cloe.
Jaime Martinez with the wide legs. He's showing us his flexibility here.
And it's what we were talking about earlier. Chris Johnson's telling him, you got to move your feet on those shots, but it gets more difficult as the fight goes on.
Double underhooks, but this is where Cloe wants to be. He needs to get back to the center of that cage, and that's exactly what he does. Great job by Jaime Martinez. Not wasting any more time there, because you saw Cloe was going to hang on those arms as long as Jaime Martinez wanted to be there. I'll put some blood in your shoulders, no problem.
Nice right hand on the counter by Cloe, blocks the kick, and again, shoots in. And Chris Johnson is apoplectic in the corner of Team Top Notch because they want Martinez to circle out of there quickly. Instead, he's accepting it.
Yes, the two things Martinez can do is, first off, never back up straight, and secondly, get on offense. Martinez has had a lack of offense striking. That's why he's getting bombed on right now.
Cloe with some left hands that are getting through. Look at, not a lot of space between Cloe and Martinez here, keeping him right up against the cage.
Yeah, it's actually a great spot for Cloe because he has good control and he's able to ground and pound here. But as usual, Jaime Martinez moves as he needs to survive. He is gamey in this way. He's able to stay in the fight. But staying in the fight is not going to be enough to be the champion.
Well, and Chris Johnson in the corner is saying that, delivering that exact same message. He's like, you're not trying to get the underhook. You're not even trying to get up. You got to get up.
Back it up. Back it up.
Austin Cloe is a machine.
Yeah. I like that Austin Cloe doesn't hang on. Like, he is trying to get the referee to step in.
Absolutely. Wow. Another dominant round for Austin Cloe here in our main event at the XfO Outdoor War. Matt LaPassia along with Mike Finch. Just a pleasure to be with you again.
Come on, guys. Are you having fun or what?
Oh, man.
Come on.
I don't want it to end. Every fight, every grappling match, every kickboxing match, something about the outdoor war that just brings out the energy. I mean, a sold-out crowd, that always helps, right? When you hear them.
You know, we've called many fights in banquet halls and other venues. There's something that brings the adrenaline to the fighters about fighting here at Sideouts in Island Lake, Illinois. I'm so happy to be back here for Outdoor War.
It is great to be with you again. And it's great to be calling XfO fights again. The return of the Outdoor War.
Last round, Magic. Let's make some noise for these guys.
Fifth and final round. Mike Sim gets him started. Austin Cloe will give a touch of the gloves with Jaime Martinez, and Jaime Martinez almost certainly needs a finish here if he wants that strap.
Yeah, Jaime Martinez either down 3-1 or 4-zip. He's going to need to find a way to finish this fight. He starts with the circling, but the right hand was about 2 seconds late. He's going to need to let his hands go first. He's been trying to counter Austin Cloe. I think it's time for him to go first. I mean, he has shown incredible toughness.
Did he just make Austin Cloe bleed with that punch? Or was it the kick? Austin Cloe's leaking a little bit. Look at his chest. Oh my goodness! That splattered all the way over here.
Look at that lift he had. Austin Cloe's done that a couple times in this fight. In the second round, he bent his knees and he just lifted him up. Martinez is on an elevator. Or how about a rocket?
Yeah.
Because he's going flying up.
And he is leaking from the mouth here.
And he stuck his tongue out.
I don't know.
Austin Cloe loves it.
I'm not sure if he bit his tongue. I'm not sure where all that blood's coming from because Martinez landed a soft punch and a kick that I didn't think got all the way through. So I'm curious as to how he is so bloody right now.
Austin Cloe happy to be in North-South here.
Sure.
Perfectly happy to be on top in this fight right now. He has just put on an incredible performance here. We've seen him let go of big punches. He's given Jaime Martinez opportunities. I mean, again, he's not fighting safe, you know?
Right.
He's really taking some risks and making it a fun fight. This has been entertaining, and he's been trying to finish, and he's going to try to finish him again.
Looks like he almost had that right arm trap too. That would have certainly been curtains for Martinez.
Look at the blood. He's just rubbing it in his face. That's gross, dude. And you can hear Team Top Notch saying, don't let him lay on you like this. And Team One Touch
easier said than done, though.
Brett Brendell's quiet over there. He's not even sweating.
Now Vince DeChico's got a big smile. A little bit of instruction there. Pushed the right leg through to get to mount.
I mean, this is the bloodiest fight we've seen all night. Austin Cloe really leaking here. Now, but it's the last round.
Let me ask you, as long as he's in control, is there at any point where Mike Sim says this is a lot of blood, I'm going to stand them up and just take a look for the doctor's sake? It is an amateur fight.
That's absolutely in the cards, but because he has top position, it's not as big of a risk. And Austin Cloe is...
He certainly doesn't care about it.
To get the win right here.
And I think Austin Cloe is your new XfO welterweight champion. What a performance! Wow. Just pedal to the metal, round 1 through round 5. Amazing strength in wrestling.
Austin Cloe able to corner down the striker, able to not just take him down, but slam him with big slams into the canvas. He tried to finish via ground and pound multiple times, but decision is going to be the method. It would be the worst robbery in MMA history if he doesn't get the belt right now.
I still want to know where he's bleeding from. Is it inside his mouth? There he is, promoter Dan Lardy with the strap. Look at that, beautiful.
Dan Lardy's got the belt, the first belt to be handed out in the 2020s.
How's it going to feel to put that strap around someone again?
Whoa! Give it up for these warriors.
Dan Lardy said he feels like fighting now. We'll see.
Not against that cat, I'll tell you that much.
I don't think Austin closed that.
All judges scored a 50-44 by unanimous decision, and your XfO champion, out of the blue corner, Austin Cloe. Austin, great fight, brother. Great fight. How do you think it went?
Went good till the last round.
What's next for Austin?
Maybe a fight coming up again soon. Gotta take a look in the mirror and see what this has got. Other than that, you know, I'm in shape. I like fighting in the summer more, so I've been kind of fighting a lot this year. It's doing good.
Shout outs?
To my sponsors, Wolves Barbershop Lounge, stickers, Dark Heart Tattoo, One Touch Fight Team. Thanks everybody for your support.